Hello people, I'm Vito and welcome back to the World of Light with Robberlink.
Hello.
Alright, so last time we got Bayonetta, who was hopefully the last fighter, and we freed Crazy Hand, so he's there all happy and crazy.
And there's Master Hand being like, how are we related?
You know, it said we freed them, yet they're still on the same side that they were before, if you think about it.
True.
So it's kind of weird. Anyway, so I think now we just need to clear up the area, probably starting with some of the light spirits to keep it balanced.
Yes.
Chibi Robo. Heard of you, never played your game.
I think I recognize him only because he's a very small sticker that you can use in Brawl.
I don't know if I already mentioned this or not, but I feel like you could do like an extreme hard mode run by either not having any spirits equipped for the entirety of this playthrough of this.
Okay, I'm not sure if you ever said for the entirety of playthrough.
Or maybe just use only the flea, because that's like an extremely weak spirit. Oh, goodbye.
I yeeted him.
Like, I would be curious to see, like, maybe a video on whether that's even possible or not. Because I think the purpose of things like the flea is to make sure you still have, even if you're, like, leveling up all your spirits to max, you'll still have something that's, like, a low power level that will allow you to get a lot of rewards for a weak fight.
Presumably.
But yeah, I don't know if it's actually possible to win using such things as either the flea or no spirit equipped at all. Giga Mac.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Giga Mac. Might be from the newer Punch-Out that I think is for either the Wii or the Wii U. But I haven't played that.
Well, prepare yourself for a clapping.
I'm not sure, but I think I might have had a bit of trouble with this fight. Not sure exactly how much, though.
About that much?
Low health, quick stun lock him.
I think what really hurts is that he doesn't flinch.
Yeah, he can just kind of do whatever he wants.
Really? As I was dodging. They always know when to hit me. Okay, then.
I think one of the problems I may have had, like with fighting the boss from Metal Gear Solid, that spirit, is I think I used to like almost always go with Soma Cruz, the spirit. I think he is more powerful technically than the others, but you're forfeiting that type advantage, and I think the type advantage really helps.
That's what I was just thinking. So I'm going to try this, even though it does put me under them.
I may have underestimated the type advantage bonuses, like, to the point where just having a neutral type spirit just isn't the best idea. Like, I knew, you know, going in with a disadvantaged spirit would be terrible, but I didn't realize how ineffective it was to just use a neutral spirit.
I'm going to try this.
Let's hope it works.
Because I do remember having almost a tough time against an enemy, even though I was way above them, just because I had a inferior spirit type. Okay, this. Ow.
The battle of the unflinching. It does look really weird when you take flinching out of the equation.
Yeah.
Everyone just kind of sits there and takes it.
Oh.
Alright, that looks exactly like our final smash.
Wait, what? I thought he was going to come down.
Nope.
But like really quickly, so I had to do it now.
Yeah, see, just having the type advantage helped you so much. Even though it was slightly less spirit power.
Whew.
I mean, You're making it sound like it was a big deal, but I mean, that was easy compared to the fight before it.
True.
Where you were using Soma Cruz.
I was clutching, though. I feel like it might have been the super armor so that I could also hurt him as he hurt me.
We will trade damage. You will not get free damage off. And it worked. Congratulations.
That was interesting, though. You're right. You know, without the flinching for either side. Peach. Wedding.
It's like, Peach got married, OMG.
I constantly take minor damage and the enemy avoids conflict. And there's Mario. Alright. Who shall we crash the wedding party with?
I mean, it could be Bowser if you want.
He always fails in the end, though.
It's like we need a different villain this time.
Villain.
Blood Falcon?
Or just Captain Falcon going on a, road rage.
It's like, my bounty is this strange princess from another land. But being a bounty hunter, I will always succeed and get my bounty. It's like, oh wait, the Captain Falcon.
Sorry, Mario. It's just business.
Nothing personal. It's like, I think the person that hired you is a bit shady. Oh, do you have auto heal equipped?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a very useful thing for this specific fight.
Actually, didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Because I'm just imagining how I probably fought this. I probably just treated it like a time limit. It's like, well, gotta beat this quickly, otherwise I am dead meat.
I love that I found a way to play Smash and win in a game of attrition.
I do imagine that something you're supposed to do is figure out, in situations like this, it would be very helpful, but I don't think I did.
What? Okay.
There you go. I was worried there.
So was I.
In the face. Well, if you're just gonna stand there, you're in perfect height, like the perfect line of height to get shot. Yeah, I don't think the Falcon Punch is gonna work unless you really get her into it. So that she's moving towards it. Because being evasive and all that, she's not coming towards you to attack. Alright, enough with the Falcon Punch dance.
Only because we don't want the episode to go on for 3 hours of this.
Did I say Falcon Punch dance instead of Falcon Punch dance?
I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention.
I can't speak. But we knew that already.
Alright.
Still need to kill some of the good spirits. Or light spirits or whatever.
Yeah. Ah, Arceus. Or Arceus. Whichever.
See, that's the problem. You can't even tell.
And... Sure, just all the Pokemon. Corrin. Interesting. Alright. You ever just, Falcon Punch God in the face?
I don't know, did they do something to deserve it?
Well, the servant just interrupted my Falcon Punch.
I thought they did counter there.
Did it run out like just the very end?
I don't know.
That or Falcon Punch counters counter. It's like, parry this, you casual.
Cannot be countered sort of thing. Like, you fool, you brought a sword to a Falcon Punch fight? Your hubris knows no bounds, clearly.
Bring a sword to a fist fight.
Takumi. I do not know you.
I wouldn't even say you were from Fire Emblem. Just by looking at you. Alright.
Okay, I'm thinking... I think Corrin is... I don't know if they're called Lagoos in that game, but something like a Lagoos. That Corrin can turn into like a dragon or something, I think. I wonder if that's the first time a Fire Emblem protagonist has been one of those.
Huh.
Because I think those kind of creatures existed even back in the Game Boy Advanced Fire Emblem games, but I don't think they were called Lagoos.
Do they have like different names each time, or?
I don't remember. I just don't recall them being called Lagoos at the very least.
Whoa.
Careful with that bunny hood.
Would you stop with the arrows?
Like, all you needed to do was ask and also kick them from below. There we go, that was nice.
Alright. Sometimes you just need to deck someone in the face really, really hard.
It's like, that feels much better. Releasing all your anger.
Yes. I'm thinking of that blooper, well, not blooper reel, but that, one of those compilations where you're playing as the James Bond game and that guard snuck up from behind you
Oh, yeah.
and just punched your lights out.
It's like, you weren't there a second ago.
Teleports behind you. Punch.
Nothing personal, Mr. Bond.
It's like, you want to get to Baby Mario, you have to go through us. Okay. That's going to be very easily arranged.
It's like, with pleasure. Unless you get eaten. Yeah, I know I've mentioned I haven't seen very many movies, but I did actually see, I think most, if not all, of the early James Bond films because there was someone else I knew who was interested in them. Yeah, I think... I can't exactly describe or explain why, but one of my favorites was one called The Living Daylights, which was one of only 2 James Bond films where Bond was played by the actor Timothy Dalton. And I think I really liked how he was portrayed in The Living Daylights. Then there was one, I think, License to Kill, was played by the same guy, but he played it like very different compared to the last one, and I didn't care for it as much.
Stamina battle, enemy heals over time.
Mipha, I think she's in Breath of the Wild.
Ah.
I think.
So obviously we just go on for an infinite fight.
Why?
Because we both heal over time.
Oh. I need to pay more attention.
Okay, never mind. I just...
Yeah, was that half her health?
A little over.
It's like the power of ink will not save you now.
Good job.
Will you stop trying to be fancy with it? Jeez. Just kill her.
Okay. Leg.
It's like we're so close to the end, and now you're like making it, take a lot longer. Because you have to be fancy with it.
I mean, do you really think people want to see me curb stomp everyone?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, admittedly, I do, so, okay.
It's kind of hard to put myself into, like, what exactly a viewer would want to see, because I feel like I also kind of want different things than some people, like, in terms of, like, Game Grumps, them playing through things like Mario Maker levels. I guess a lot of people enjoy seeing them suffer through them. I don't know if that's the kind of thing that I like to watch, though. I want to see people, succeed and actually play through something completely. I find
people are sadistic.
I guess I'm not among them. I do find it severely annoying, though, when they start something like Luigi's Mansion and then don't finish it. That's one of the things that does really bother me. That does remind me, though. I feel like I can't tell if it's a recurring dream or not, or if I've just had it maybe once and it stuck with me. But there was a dream I had where it wasn't like the main focus of it, but I knew in the back of my mind we had started a playthrough of something like a Mario game. I think it might have been the Thousand Year Door, and we got like maybe 3 episodes in and then just stopped for some reason. It's weird. It's like, and I feel like really terrible about it because I know how much I hate it when people start a playthrough and don't finish it. I was like, we really should go back to that. Maybe we should just start over because it's been so long. It's the weirdest thing because it's not real.
What are you talking about? We did do Thousand Year Door, though.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing with you.
There's also like a weird sound effect that plays in ReZero. I don't know if I can even recreate it. It's like, that happens when something like, what? Or ominous happens. All right, I stopped paying attention. So what are we doing?
Captain Falcon and an assist trophy. And reduced jump height.
Representing who?
Guile.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And he also starts with a lot more stamina than I do, because that's fair.
Perfectly. Well, while you're deciding... Okay, you decide. Okay, never mind. I was just going to say, on the topic slightly of movies, since we mentioned James Bond, that's, I guess, as close as a segue as I can get. A random thought I had was that in Star Wars, you know how they say that, I think they said Anakin is supposed to, like, bring balance to the Force, or was that something they said about Luke?
Pretty sure it was Anakin.
Yeah. So... it seems like it's, a big thing. It's like, you were supposed to bring balance to the Force, and then you helped kill all the Jedi. How could you? But by a technical standpoint, he would have, in fact, brought balance to the Force. Because if you think about how it existed when Anakin was growing up, there's like tons and tons of Jedi, yet there's only like a couple of Sith. That is technically an imbalance. And then when Anakin is done helping Palpatine, in episode like 3-ish, there's only like 2 Jedi and 2 Sith. Because there's...
I think that might be like part of the whole irony.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people notice it, but I don't hear anyone talk about it, at least. So maybe other people have thought about that, but it's like, after he's done with them, there's just Obi-Wan and Yoda versus Anakin and Palpatine. So that's 2 and 2. That's balanced.
Didn't Yoda die?
Not until much later.
Huh.
Because he taught Luke.
That's right. Derp.
Maybe that's also how the balance is kept. There's still then just two. It's just Luke and Obi-Wan. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it, but
yeah, no, I do see what you mean, Ed.
it's like you knew he was going to bring balance to the Force. Did you not think about how imbalanced it was at that point in your favor?
It's like, you know, someone needs to work on, you know, interpreting the prophecies.
Whoops. But no, when we meant balance to the Force, we meant no Sith. All the Jedi.
According to my calculations, that is not correct. It's like you're supposed to tell the truth. My truth.
It's like, define balance.
Dang it. You can't just consume until, you know, the invincibility wears off.
I'd be a bit broken. Either swallow them or grab them while they're invincible and just hang on to them. It's like, here, you stay here.
Oh, but being invincible isn't broke.
Well, I mean, it is, but... yeah, I do not know characters from Starfleet. I don't know the game at all.
I thought that was a Kirby character. I didn't even look.
I imagine it's Starfleet because that's, I think, a game that I know existed that has characters like that. Is that almost everyone?
I think we're getting close. I think this might be the last light spirit. Because, yeah. This half the board's clean. And then about 4 more dark spirits.
Alright, I guess we get killing then. Hinawa from EarthBound.
Okay then. You know, it's been a while since I used Link. It's been like an entire episode.
It's like, I'm sorry, Link, we've neglected you. Meanwhile, all the other characters that we haven't played at all are like, but... what about us?
Maybe I should play all the other characters just once. And then leave out Olimar.
Sorry, Zelda. This time Link has come to kill you. She's like, oh no, is it Shadow Link? He's like, no, it's just Link. I don't understand.
What is that thing? Okay. What? Some sort of thing that toss projectiles at me. Now be gone, witches. With your magic gun. I don't know. I was trying to make it sound like Link doesn't know what a gun is.
I was just looking at what her ability was, the spirit. It said critical immunity. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it meant immunity to critical hits from certain characters or either that one killing edge or whatever. But nope.
Ah, well.
I guess it's all the characters from EarthBound. Jeez. It's like 2 in a row already.
Okay, then.
So continuing on my train of random thoughts.
Yes.
Have you heard of Unus Annus?
That's the channel that Markiplier and his friend did for a year before they got rid of it, right?
Yeah. So I was thinking about something. I think, and I'm not, of course, I'm not an expert on any of this stuff, but I think legally, in terms of copyright, there's some sort of exception that's made for, like, imagine you have like a very old copy of a PC game that, you know, like the developer is a company that no longer exists, the publisher is a company that no longer exists, and the physical medium which it is stored on is like close to falling apart. I think, and if you can't find it anywhere like online or anything, I think technically it is legal to then copy that just to make sure, you know, it's not permanently lost forever. That sort of thing. And I wonder if that's what, like, abandonware falls under or not.
Abandonware?
Yeah, it's like really old PC games that you can just find for free online.
Interesting.
Like, I'm not sure how much it applies or whatever. It's just something I remember seeing. But I was also wondering if that could possibly apply to the Unis Honest videos, like, because I know there are people who have attempted to, like, re-upload stuff, and Mark wants to make sure they don't. But I was wondering if that kind of exception would then kick in. If he's trying to get rid of it completely, then could they say, you know, it's not available anywhere, so we want to copy it in order to make sure it still exists? Does that, you know, exception in that law counteract what Markiplier intends?
Really?
Well, I really don't know at all if that applies or whatever, or if I even interpreted whatever that was in the law correctly. I could be completely off on all of it. It was just an interesting thought based on what I think I remember reading.
I don't know where I'm putting so much input.
That's fine.
Just died because his stupid Final Smash pushed me off the edge. Even though it only hit me a couple of times.
Because I think there were some people who didn't believe that they were actually going to delete the channel after a year, even though they said that from the very beginning, and they always reminded people of it. But then again, there was a time before I was really watching YouTube, I heard that PewDiePie supposedly said he was going to delete his channel. I remember that was back when I was still playing League of Legends. I just remember seeing people in chat say, "Did you hear? PewDiePie said he's going to delete his entire channel." I don't remember what it was for, what reason or whatnot, but...
Well, to be fair, PewDiePie isn't exactly the most reliable, from what I know.
Yeah, that was because that was before I really knew who he was. I probably didn't even know he was one of the biggest YouTubers at the time. So my thought was, someone with a name like PewDiePie, and you're believing them that they're going to delete their own channel. I was like, I know nothing about them, and already, just from my snap judgments of them based on their name alone, I don't believe it. Or at the very least, I didn't really care at the time. So I wonder if maybe that's the reason why people didn't think Unisonus was actually going to get deleted, but it's like, no, I trusted Mark from the beginning. He was going to do it.
Go on, get the curry. What? What happened to the mine there? There was a mine. Really?
I don't know.
Did it transform into the curry?
I'm trying to make a joke about it. Like, I'm trying to think of one. It's like, it is explosive flavor. That's best I could come up with. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, will you die?
Like, when you say that, it sounds like you have quite a lot of anxiety about it for someone who has, like, 0 damage.
I know, it's just like, come on, really? This is how I died last time.
Jeez.
That is... And that's why I was concerned.
You just need to kill him faster.
He was at 350% damage. What am I supposed to do? Okay.
I don't know. Do you want to try once more or leave this for next time?
I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Do I have anything that's metal killer? Can I
go
make-
down more? Down to the right. All the way to the right.
Thank you.
I remember that one being a metal killer.
Then... Okay.
You could do this.
So I guess Claus from EarthBound, his whole gig is being very, very freaking annoying.
It's like, I don't know, but let's just go with it. We had Falcon Oof, now we have PK Oof.
PK from Stab.
PK, oh look, I've been impaled. Yeah, see, that was easy enough.
Also, why does he have a laser sword?
Because why not, apparently? How is he evading the fire?
It's just like evading it before I even move. Like,
Just the way I said the word fire made me think of a clip of Korone from Hololive, where she was trying to speak English while doing a Mario game. I don't know if it was Mario Maker or just Super Mario Bros. But she was talking about fireballs being in water. It's like, what in the fire? Why? I remember that clip got included in an episode of Game Theory. I think I actually mentioned that already. Yeah, this is...
why is that so powerful?
I don't know.
I swear I have a bunch of things that, like, give me resistance to being launched in the air. Alright. We'll save this for next time. I'm too frustrated to do it now.
Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, but I was also thinking... technically, Korone was also featured in a Jax film video. I think it was the one where they're, like, trying to come up with what Shrek 5 would be.
God.
It was a pretty funny video. They just have a default dancing Korone model. It's very random, but funny.
Alright.
Yeah. I was thinking back to when I said this is probably going to be a long series, and it has been like a little over 50 episodes now, but I think you are right that Path of Radiance is probably going to overtake it at some point. But at least we're almost done with this.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Robert Link. Don't worry. We'll come back to this when you've recovered.
I'm upset. Because I should have won, but...
Yeah, I understand.
Like, why can't I recover? Like, when I'm on stage, he barely even aims at me with that thing. But when I'm off stage, he, like, does it progressively.
It's like, you can't win because Nintendo say no. Alright. So, we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.